lot of stories about the Philippines. My uncle told me that he was in the jungle one night, went to the bathroom, and he come back. There was a Japanese going through his bag. He said he ran one way, the Japanese ran the other way. My brother was in the Navy. He got killed on the battleship, Saratoga, about 3 years ago up in Virginia. The Navy was a very racist organization. Someone hit him in his head and pushed him overboard. And they found him floating in the river in Richmond, Virginia. So I was in an all-black outfit myself. You know, and I used to sit down and think, how can these people put us in an all-black outfit and send me overseas to fight? Now, I don't know who to shoot at. So I have, my brother was in the Navy, he was on the Saratoga. And I was a student at Winston-Salem State University in North Carolina. And I also was a butler. I'm going to tell you about a butler, something you don't know. In order for you to become a butler, you had to be a college student. When people didn't let you work in their house if you were dumb. I took care of the children, took them to school, brought them back home. And the man I was working for was the president of R.J. Room. I used to wear his clothes when he go out of town. $400 suits, $500 sport coats. While he was out of town, I was wearing his clothes in North Carolina. People said, man, anybody sure? And that's where I met Louis Walker. Y'all know him? Yeah, today he's Minister Louis Farrakhan. He was on the same track team with me in North Carolina College. He used to run the high hurdles very fast, fast as lightning. We went to the Penn Relays in 1956. I participated in the Penn Relays in 1956. I used to throw the javelin and shot put. I was on the swimming team in Germany in 1950. I won the 250-meter breaststroke over there. In 1947, I was a Boy Scout master in North Carolina. And I became, Imam Mohammed told me, he found out I was a scout master in 1947. He said, I'd like for you to start a scout troop here in Chicago. So I picked a brother out, Brother Yusuf with me. This brother told me, he said, I ain't never known anything about scouting. I gave him a scout handbook. I said, all you got to do is read this. That brother read that book, and he memorized that whole book. I also had Brother Akbar, and he helped me with the Boy Scouts, and Brother Clyde Allen. I was teaching over at Claremont School in the physical education and health. And we had some brothers to become Eagle Scouts. Under Brother Yusuf, 3 brothers become Eagle Scouts under Brother Yusuf. And that's the first time that this had happened. So the Scout and Executive Office downtown took him down there away from us and gave him a job. I see a brother in the audience that I knew when he was a little boy down in North Carolina, Fleming, Alabama. And he used to sit on his grandfather's lap when I knew him. And his grandfather used to tell me, this boy gonna be great. And he turned out to be just that. When him and his grandfather used to sit on the front porch, his grandfather made that corn liquor. We used to sit out and drink that corn with him. And he grew up to be a great man, like his grandfather said. So, okay. What's going to have to happen here is I'm going to have to come to the next street convention to finish this. I was taught in New York by Malcolm X. That's how I got in the mosque. He taught me on the street corners of 125th Street and 7th Avenue across from the Teresa Hotel. Invited me down to the temple on number 7, and I became the maitre d' down there in a restaurant. And Honorable Mohammed found out about it. He called Mr. Farrakhan, and he came in and told him that, who's the brother in the restaurant? By that time, my name was Brother Morris. He said, send him to Chicago, I want to meet him. See, I've been getting mail from all over the country about the service there in New York. So Mr. Farrakhan told me, he said, brother, pack your bag. And they gave me a one-way airline ticket out here. And I've been here ever since. So, the second part of this, you're going to have to come with New Jersey to Philadelphia or New Jersey to the next meeting. And the third part will be the next meeting. I got the whole book. That's more.
And we are so grateful and we are thankful. And he has a lot. You know, the president said, listen to them, listen to their stories. And you look at what sacrifices that he made. All of them, look at the sacrifices that they've made. Now, if we look at how our community came in and say, don't fight, don't go in, you know, that trail that we came in, if it wasn't for Imam Deen Mohammed, if it wasn't for him, all of that sacrifice would have been in vain. You know, they had let it go. You know, Muhammad Ali, you know, the medal he got, he threw it away. But after Imam Muhammad, he picked it back up, didn't he? Got another. These individuals, their sacrifice is not in vain, but it has been validated. That they've offered a great service of sacrifice to their nation. And we have two of them, they're still dealing with combat situations. Both of them. Let's give another round of applause, please. Okay, we're going to bring our sister Amatullah back up to introduce two of our guests. They're going to be leaving, but we want to hear from them. And they're public servants. So we thank them for being here with us, and we'll bring up our sister Amatullah to make the introductions.
We thank Brother Kareem for that wonderful talk. And he's the commander of the South Suburbs, Khalid Abdul Aziz Post. And I also want to share with you, we have our sister editor, Aisha Mustafa, who is also an auxiliary member. So I just want to let you know that. We'd like to introduce to you a person of this community, Tinley Park. She's Trustee Patricia Leone, Mayor Pro Tem of the village of Tinley Park, Illinois. She is one of 6 trustees and stands in for the Mayor Zabrowski when he is absent. In other words,